this is what happened, right? They told me that going to the hospital is not gonna solve this situation at all, because it's not physical, it's like spiritual. I just started feeling cramps. I was just numb, like I was paralyzed. I could literally not walk. Like my mom had to carry me everywhere. It was so sad, y'all. Hey YouTube, it's your girl Fia, and I'm back. Hey YouTube, it's your girl Fia, and I'm back with another video. So on today's video, y'all know how it is. I had to make a part 2 to this video, y'all. And as you can tell by the title, you already know what's going down. So let's just get right into the video. So you guys, I've been doing this for like since I was in school, so like 5-6 times, or I've been doing this like almost every year when I was back in middle school. And then one time I had an accident on the field. I know, y'all, like I had an accident on the field, and it was really sad. It never happened to me, but it was really sad, yo. So this is what happened. That was the last day I actually marched on the field. That was the last day. So we went to the field and all that. We were getting ready. I think it was after we marched. I think so. Yeah, I think it was after we marched. So after we marched on the field, I went to go sit down, and then all of a sudden I just started feeling cramps in my leg. Like I was just numb, like I was paralyzed in my, was it both leg? No, it was just one leg. I think it was my right leg or something. I was just paralyzed in my leg. Like I couldn't move. I couldn't do anything. And I was just like stuck in the chair. And then I was like trying to tell people that like I'm stuck, like I cannot move, I can't feel my leg. Guess what? They thought it was a joke. But I'm like, no, it's not a joke. Like I really can't feel my leg. And then, you know, like sometimes I used to joke around a lot. So like they obviously didn't believe me, and I wasn't surprised. But I was like, oh my gosh, guys, it's serious. I cannot move my leg at all. Like literally, I cannot move my leg. So they still didn't believe me. And then I started crying because it started hurting. Like I started crying. And then people, like everyone was wondering like what is going on, because it just happened all of a sudden, you know, like just all of a sudden. I don't know where it came from. I just started feeling cramps, like pains in my leg. I was numb, I was paralyzed, can't feel nothing, nada. So when I was crying, they realized I was actually being serious. So they went to go, you know, get someone, like my teacher. So they actually went to get, I think, both of them. And then they came like, what's wrong? I'm like, I don't know. I can't feel my leg. It's just, I just can't feel my leg. I don't know what's going on. And it's never happened to me. Never. So, you know, the elders of the place, the elders were kind of there. And then also, oh, you guys, so Sixth March, right? We have some priests and the chiefs and stuff. So like they get to do some stuff. They get to do some traditional stuff where like they do like spiritual stuff. It's kind of scary. That part is kind of scary. They kind of oh well, how do you say boja? Oh, curse. They kind of curse, like, you know, curse people and like, you know, lands and stuff. So it's kind of, you know, spiritual. It's kind of scary. Like, so some elders were there, and then they realized what was going on with me. They were like, this is not physical, this is spiritual. What is happening to me right now is spiritual. I'm like, what? I don't know what's going on, but I didn't even know that yet. So as soon as they, like, my teachers came to get me, they sent me straight back to the school, because we were not in the school, we went to the field. So they sent me straight back to the school. They had to like literally carry me. Oh my gosh, that was so embarrassing. Anyway, so they sent me back to the school. So they had to call my mom to come get me because they didn't know what was wrong. But then when they brought me back to the school, right? You know how Ghanaians are, we have like spiritual people and stuff. So like the man just looked at me, and then he was like, what is happening to me right now is not physical, it's spiritual. I'm like, wait, what are you talking about? Because I have no freaking idea. I'm like, what do you mean spiritual? Like, I just went to march on the field. Like, it just happened all of a sudden. Like, so he started explaining to me, because he kind of have an idea of it. So usually the chiefs, right, the chiefs come with their priests and those spiritual people. So he was basically explaining to me that what happened. So like, they were like, oh gosh, I guys, I don't even know how to explain this, because like I'm sorry, like, if you're not Ghanaian, you wouldn't understand this part, but like, it's like Tukwe is basically like some stuff that like they do spiritually. It's like in the spiritual realm. It's getting spicy, huh? It's like in the spiritual realm. So it's like they do, like, they say stuff with their mouths and like manifest it. So basically, I think a priest was trying to, like, you know, curse someone, you know. So the Tukwe is like, they do something, when you step on it, you could get paralyzed, or you could like get, I mean, numb, like you could die, because it's Tukwe. Tukwe is like, they do it, and like, I think they plant whatever they're doing on, like, in the ground. So when you step on it, whoever they're targeting, right, when you step on it, you get affected, you could die out of it and stuff. So apparently, you know, as y'all know, my name is Afia, and then they were doing that to someone called Afia, you know. So since I was also called Afia, I stepped on it and it got to me, because we apparently have the same name. Thankfully, I didn't die, because it wasn't really me they were targeting. I just like, it was like, you know, an unfortunate accident. I just happened to have the name of the person they were targeting, so it got to me. But I think the reason why I didn't die was just because I didn't have the name. But yeah, so they explained to me, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so weird. So I actually kind of got scared. I was like, I'm never and ever going to match again. But yeah, that was that. So my mom had to come get me and send me home. So she sent me to her pastor, and you know, he prayed for me and everything. He also realized what was going on. He said it was very spiritual, it wasn't physical, you know, something had to do with that. So he actually prayed for me. I actually believe in that pastor so much. He prayed for me and everything, and then he sent me back home. In 2 days, my leg was gone. The feeling was gone. I could feel my leg again. I'm like, woo! That was breathtaking. Because I at some point I was like, oh my gosh, am I gonna die? I was scared, bro. But yeah, I could literally not walk. Like, my mom had to carry me everywhere. It was so sad, y'all. Shout out to my mom. Anyways, so I came back to the house, and you know, I got treated. So it's like, I think after 2 or 3 days, everything went back to normal. And then that's how, like, cause this is what happened, right? They told me that going to the hospital is not gonna solve this situation at all, because it's not physical. It's something way past, you know, humans thinking. It's like spiritual. So the only way was someone spiritual, like, basically praying for me and doing wonders on me, and it worked. So I'm so much grateful to that pastor. And yeah, look at me, I'm finally here today. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys have a good day, and we out for the day.